Livest one, like I'm from Bedford Stuyvesant, the realest, straight from the Ave, straight from Phillips. Shouts out to everybody. We hit 1.5 million. The subject today is that Kendrick Lamar versus that Compton rapper, one of the best artists that sold over 50 million. I think they said 50 million plus. Bigger Drake sales. We're gonna try to hit some of these shots too. So Drake sells 178 million. I think that is unbelievable. Number one spot, obviously, still the Beatles, 188 million. 188 million. So welcome to the Photography Plug. Nice Friday night here. Beautiful Friday night, the Boulevard. So let us know what you think about, obviously, one of the biggest rivalries in a long time. I think it could be bigger than Drake. See how strong Wayne is. Obviously, Kendrick is closer to his prime than Wayne is. Wayne's seems to be in great health. I mean, like a former president of the United States of America, Trump, in great health. So you think about Wayne and Kendrick battling, but Kendrick holds that king crown. And we'd like to thank our, obviously, our whole beautiful family. And I'd like to thank, obviously, God first. But then that YouTube 31 point some odd billion dollar company sponsorships, we greatly appreciate those individuals to allow on their platform, following these guidelines that they have in front of us here, so we can continue moving forward in the best manner that we can to be effective. Because our plan is to be effective. So some of the things we talk about are very edgy and very tough to talk about. So somebody has to talk about them, and when we talk about them here at Photography Plug. You see many stars and many people talk about that Puff Daddy. But tonight we're talking about that Kendrick Lamar versus Lil Wayne, New Orleans' finest star. No star bigger who ever come from the countryside, New Orleans. Yes, Kendrick Lamar. So I'll be reading some of your comments. Soon. We'll be talking about, what Hollywood looks like. This is what it looks like. If you haven't ever been, I know that prices are expensive. But be ready to party and have fun. That's what it's about. An American conquest to be a free citizen. And to, be on your best behavior, because there's many different authorities out there. A lot of them are, different type of authorities. There's a lot of gangs out here. Let's respect these guys out here. And get in, get out. And whatever they allow us to have, we respectfully respect it. Nice Corvette there. Nice Corvette. Listen, remember Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas. He's from my hometown. Shouts out to GB Cooler. Shouts out to Red Gold and all my family at home. My brother Ali, my son, I just seen him. Micah. There's the boys on the boulevard. Riding, rolling, baby. Yes, they rolling. I think that was the same guy I seen the other night. You want a whole bunch of Grammys, you come right here. You can get them. You get all types of Grammys there. Guys, I don't know what's going on tonight, but it seems like our numbers are not hitting. I know we just tuned in. We'll stick with it for a little while. But trust me, the other night, it was just so much natural, organic feel to it. Sometimes they try to block the algorithm. In my opinion, I could be totally wrong. But obviously, you can figure out simple math. So, it's very simple to figure out. So that's why we go on and go off, because we're trying to get into that natural algorithm. And no algorithm there's a Mercedes-Benz rolling, baby. It's a Photography Plug. We're out here. Nice Friday night. Kendrick Lamar versus Lil Wayne's New Orleans. New Orleans best rapper in history. One of the best rappers in the world has ever seen. Stood up to Jay-Z very well. Yes, Jay-Z and Wayne would have been a great matchup. We have to admit, Wayne would have gave Jay a very hard time now, then, and anywhere, and especially right now. So welcome. This is a photography plug. We already got a donation. And this donation is from WAAURUFU. I greatly appreciate your donation. It's very expensive out there. Our first donation in a while. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Shouts out to you. This is about entrepreneurship. Thinking about what are you as an entrepreneur going to accomplish in your lifespan, however long, 5, 10, 15 years, however you want to put it out there, no matter what you want to do. We always talk about their different options, and some of those options are incarceration. Some big meats just got out. Feds stamped him. O.J. Simpson. So all these individuals are stamped. So what does that mean? It's no real failures in life, no matter what road you're on or where you're at. If you're trapped, it was an individual that said he was incarcerated. But friends, you still have a chance to turn it around. If you work every day now, I've been lazy, honestly, and I've been reading some of these comments, but I've been pushing this business so hard. I've been giving you guys the best work that I can give. Like Tupac Shakur said. You remember Tupac Shakur? He said, every song is not the best song, but guys, I'm giving you artwork, and we're trying to do it the best way we can, because we can be those Green Bay Packers, that company that we talked about, Soulja Boy, and we talked to Soulja. We said, Soulja, we want $1 million. Because we need, and then we talked to Mark, my buddy Mark Cuban. I told Mark, I said, listen, if I had a chance to get you down there in Charlotte and get you 2 more rings, I can do that. And my buddy Mark said, well, Soulja in for $1 million. I said, Mark, we need 2. We need 2 more million. That means $3,002.49. That's $1 more. So just imagine if somebody all of a sudden said, oh man, this guy just donated, and 2 weeks from now, I'm a millionaire. And we go back in time and we look and we say, all the people that donated here, we're gonna make them partners with our company. And we're gonna make sure they're gonna be successful, because they did something that pledged blindly. Could be impossible. Yes, you do have to be, in a sense, insane to be a black entrepreneur in America. You have to be resilient, and you do have to have a certain evil. You have to out-evil these people. Be very nice, but know that your evil side is evil. I hate to say it, guys. You're going to hear things you're not going to hear anywhere else. We're about to pass by Scientology. I'd like to shout out to Scientology also. That is it's a whole organization. If you don't know about it, very important and beautiful organization. I think personally, you can have your own opinions. I think they're wonderful people. So, it's different, all different types of people out here. So welcome. It's beautiful. And there we're passing. And thank you again for the donation. That shows so much. We're going to try to stay live a little bit longer. If not, I will have to figure out some things, because we have to reach a certain amount of numbers. If we don't, we'll drag on, and then the numbers will slow down. But I promise you, we'll be back on live, and we're going to bring you better shows. You're going to get a whole bunch out of Photography Plug. If you guys just give us a try. These guys are out here taking some wonderful pictures. So Kendrick Lamar versus Lil Wayne. You think about that. In Hollywood, you see it right there. Just imagine Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne in Hollywood. Those 1 point some odd million people do represent all these people. But socially, imagine that highway up above us that doesn't have to do with these individuals is physically here, only a few. I remember we got the video of Little Baby, and he was like in a pink jogging suit, and this was in Buckhead. And I walked, about a year later, I walked on a college campus, and I seen a guy walking with the same outfit on, which was pink, and the same brand. So that's the influence that we subtly talk about. That influence that we subtly talk about, that's so important when you're talking, the important things. Guys, I think it is what happens is when you're in these areas and you go live, it's too much technology. You have to find a cut to do it, because I think it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss, and then it clusters. Some of the first bots, I was on IG, and we was following Christina Milian, and this was 5 years ago. And some of those bots would come on at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I said, well, this is not her page. It would be a fake page. And at the time, they had these pages that had green if they was on your storyboard. So these celebrities would come, but then they would make all these fake pages so they wouldn't have to say it's authentically them. So, that was then, but now it's just a lot more boring now. Then was so much fun, seemed like. Now it's still fun. It's just not the beginning anymore. I guess when you first start out, and you first hit the pavement, you feel so good about it. Then after a while, you learn so much more, and then it gets tougher. But as long as we're all blessed to be successful today, even only 18 of us in here right now. So we are all very successful today because you can breathe. That entrepreneur has to breathe. So I had to make a choice to stay here, or do I want to be able to say, well, I have to put myself in a safer situation. I can give you great work, but I can't do it all at once. It's going to take some time. So welcome, guys. We'll come back on live later on. I appreciate the donation. We're going to be tracking down those people once we get allocated. And I promise you, you're going to be a part of one of the biggest companies in American and world history. Thank you.